Have you ever wondered how someone could retire at just 30 years old? Not because they won the lottery, but because they mastered the simple, boring art of saving and investing smarter than 99% of people. How did he pull it off? What did he invest in? And most importantly, what assets did he trust more than cash itself? So today, revealing 5 assets that are safer, smarter, and stronger than cash, even during financial chaos. Stay till the end, because his final asset might just change how you view money forever. Number 5. Index Funds and ETFs, the silent millionaire maker. What if the simplest investment could quietly make you rich while you sleep? Pete Adeney didn't build wealth by gambling on meme stocks or chasing crypto trends. He built it by investing in low-cost index funds and ETFs, the most reliable way to grow wealth with time as your ally. He started investing while earning $67,000 a year, saving nearly 50% of his income. By 2010, just 5 years after retiring, he had over $450,000 in index funds. His philosophy was simple: you don't need to be a genius to get rich. You just need to invest consistently. Index funds track the overall market, like the S&P 500, which historically returns around 7 to 10% annually. That means your money doesn't sit idle. It compounds year after year, building a fortune quietly. Pete followed what's known as the 4% rule, withdrawing only a small portion each year while his investments kept growing. He calls it the ultimate lazy path to wealth. No stress, no guessing, just consistent investing, and it worked. Number 4, real estate, turning homes into income engines. Your home isn't just a place to live, it can be your biggest wealth generator. Pete didn't buy luxury condos or chase the Arab craze. He bought one solid property, his house, and later turned part of it into what he calls the headquarters. It cost him just over $200,000, but Pete saw something most people missed. He transformed it into a co-working space for finance-minded people, charging around $50 a month for membership. With about 50 members, that's $30,000 a year passive income from a property he already owned. The best part? The value of that property kept growing while it earned him steady income. Pete believes that owning your home outright is one of the best moves you can make, not just for financial freedom, but for peace of mind. When your mortgage is gone, you're free. No rent, no debt, just an appreciating asset that works for you, not against you. He once said, "A paid-off house is the ultimate form of financial independence." Number 3, digital real estate, the power of owning your platform. What if your passion could make you money even while you sleep? After retiring, Pete didn't stop working, he just stopped working for money. He started the Mr. Money Mustache blog, a place to share his story and teach others how to retire early. But here's the twist: that blog became a digital goldmine. Millions of people started reading his posts. Within a year, Pete made around $400,000 just from affiliate links and partnerships. That's the beauty of digital real estate. You own the platform and the income keeps coming long after the work is done. Pete's blog is now a self-sustaining machine. It earns even when he's not posting, thanks to SEO traffic and evergreen content. He reinvests part of that income into his index funds, multiplying the effect of compounding wealth. Digital assets like blogs, YouTube channels, or online courses can create cash flow without physical effort. And that's why Pete calls them freedom engines. Because when you own digital real estate, you don't just earn once, you earn forever. Number 2, frugality and skill assets, the hidden wealth nobody talks about. What if the biggest asset isn't what you own, but what you don't waste? Pete's wealth isn't just about investments, it's about intentional living. He's not cheap, he's strategically frugal. He once said, "Frugality is the difference between being broke and being free." Instead of buying $5 coffees, he buys beans in bulk and brews them himself. Instead of hiring contractors, he learned DIY home improvement, saving thousands by building his own kitchen with materials from Craigslist. He bikes instead of driving, not just to save gas, but because he believes it adds $20,000 worth of happiness and health per year. And when it comes to healthcare, he uses direct primary care, paying about $100 a month for unlimited access to his doctor, skipping the expensive insurance middleman. These small, smart habits compound just like money does, because the less you spend on wants, the more freedom you buy for your future. Pete calls this buying your freedom with every dollar you don't spend. His mindset proves that financial independence is not about earning more, it's about eating less. Number 1, Mindset and Diversified Passive Portfolio, the true fortress of wealth. The richest people aren't those who have the most money, but those who need the least to stay rich. Pete's final and most important asset isn't something you can touch, it's how he thinks about money. He diversified his portfolio into index funds and ETFs for growth, real estate for stability, his blog for passive income, and sustainable living for low expenses. But the real secret? He doesn't chase trends or time the market. He invests consistently, withdraws responsibly, and diversifies wisely. He avoids risky assets like crypto, which he calls irrational hype, and focuses on what produces real value. He follows one unshakable rule: your wealth grows when your wants shrink. He believes that chasing luxury leads to slavery, but mastering simplicity leads to freedom. At 49, Pete still lives simply, still bikes, still invests, and still smiles, because he's living proof that freedom isn't about money, it's about control. But when he has 3 money habits Pete avoids completely. Sometimes the secret to wealth isn't what you do, it's what you refuse to do. Pete avoids 3 major traps that keep most people broke. Crypto speculation. He believes crypto adds no real value and is fueled by hope of selling to someone else for more. Car obsession. He merely drives, saying cars drain wealth faster than anything else, from gas to maintenance to insurance. Luxury lifestyle creep. Pete doesn't chase Whole Foods or designer brands. He shops at Costco, builds with his own hands, and invests the difference. These habits may seem small, but they stack up into a life of complete financial freedom. Pete's core lesson: money buys time, not stuff. The real goal isn't to have more money, it's to have more life. Pete's story destroys the myth that early retirement requires millions. He proved that discipline beats income and consistency beats luck. He didn't hustle 24/7 or build a startup. He simply lived smart, saved half, and invested wisely. Every dollar he didn't waste became a soldier fighting for his freedom. And today, at 49, those soldiers still work, while he enjoys life, family, and community. So here's the big question for you. Which of Pete Adeney's 5 assets do you think is truly better than cash? Is it the steady growth of index funds, the security of real estate, or the freedom of digital income? Drop your answer in the comments. We'll feature the best ones in our next video. And hey, if you got value from this breakdown of Mr. Money Mustache's financial blueprint, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell for weekly finance wisdom, and remember, the best investment you can ever make is in your own mindset. Until next time, stay smart, stay frugal, and keep building your financial freedom.